Yo, what up, though? Man, we got a battle in the NFC this upcoming Sunday, man. Detroit Lions is going back to Dallas, man, to face the Dallas Cowboys. We all remember last year when Detroit went to Dallas, man, that big old controversy call with the offensive lineman score, the touchdown pass. They said they checked in with the referee. The referee said nobody checked in with them. And we know how that shit went. The Dallas Cowboys ended up beating the Detroit Lions last year, man. But with this year, it'd be different. The Detroit Lions is coming off a bye week, man. And the Lions look pretty healthy going against the Dallas Cowboys. And the Cowboys, on the other hand, will be missing Michael Parsons and Lawrence will not play, man. They best defensive players on the edge will not play against the Detroit Lions, man. And I think that's where Detroit Lions got the edge, man. Because I feel like Detroit Lions will run the football on the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys wasn't good stopping the run when they had a top two defensive players. And this game right here, I don't think they're going to play, man. And Jordan Lewis, they cornerback, got hurt against the Pittsburgh Steelers, I think. I'm not sure if he play. He probably is going to play because the Dallas Cowboys need him in that secondary to go against Williams and St. Brown, man. But I think this is going to be a high-scoring game because I like the Cowboys offense, man. Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb and them, they be putting up some points. They ain't put that many points up against the Pittsburgh Steelers, but that defense is different, man. But Detroit Lions secondary is a weakness, and the Dallas Cowboys pass the ball good. So I feel like this is going to be a high-scoring game. Which team is going to make the least mistakes, man? Can Dak Prescott play a clean football game against the Detroit Lions, man? And can Dallas slow down the Detroit Lion run game? Because if the Cowboys cannot slow down the Detroit Lion run game, this is going to be a long day for that defense and for that offense, man. I feel like the Dallas Cowboys offense is going to have to score points every time they get the football, man, because I don't think the Dallas Cowboys defense is going to slow down the Lions offense, man. Then another thing is, you never know what Detroit Lions teams are going to show up this week, man. Will we get the team when they beat the Seahawks? Or will we see the team when they lost to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man, with the play calling and having Jared Goff throw the ball out there in there 60 times? So I don't know. This game is up in the air, though. But the Detroit Lions is very healthy in this game, and the Cowboys is not that healthy, man. And both teams are one game behind they division leaders, man, inside they division, man. The Dallas Cowboys trying to keep pace with the Commanders, man. The Commanders only lost one football game this year. And Detroit Lions is trying to keep pace with the Minnesota Vikings, man. The Vikings are undefeated. And the Minnesota Vikings is on a bye week this week, man. And they play, the Lions and Vikings play in 2 weeks, man. That right there going to be a big game for the NFC North, man. But will the Detroit Lions stay one game behind the Minnesota Vikings before they even face the Minnesota Vikings, man? That's why I say this is a big game for the Detroit Lions, man, because Detroit Lions face Minnesota next week, man, and they are one game behind the Minnesota Vikings, man. If the Detroit Lions fall to the Dallas Cowboys, they are on the road at Dallas, and they on the road with Minnesota, man. The Detroit Lions got 2 back-to-back road games in the next 2 weeks, and both teams are in the NFC. I feel like it's going to be a good game, though. I don't know about the Dallas Cowboy defense for real, man. They defense just haven't looked good this year to me, man. And the Detroit Lions, we all know they want to run the football, man. And what Dak gonna do? If Dak is gonna put on a performance, him and CeeDee Lamb, because last time they played, I believe CeeDee Lamb ate good. CeeDee Lamb played real good against that secondary, man. But they kind of shorthanded, man, on defense, man. So this is gonna be all Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, and the rest of the offense trying to get this W against the Detroit Lions, man. This ain't the Pittsburgh Steelers offense or defense the Dallas Cowboys will be facing this upcoming Sunday, man. Both teams are going to score in the 20-something points, man. I don't know who's going to win this football game. This is going to be a good game. And the Detroit Lions always have problems in Jerry World, man. But will this year be different? Can the Detroit Lions go to Dallas Cowboys and come up with a W so they can stay in pace of the Minnesota Vikings for the NFC North? And can the Dallas Cowboys get a W to stay behind the Commanders? And the Commanders got a big game this weekend against the Baltimore Ravens. That's why this is a big game for both parties in the NFC, the Cowboys and the Lions. This is a must-watch football game, man, especially if your team is like my team, the Vikings. We watching this. We want to see what the Lions or the Cowboys going to do. But other than that, this is going to be a good football game. The Lions versus the Cowboys, I think they play at 4 o'clock Eastern time. I might live stream that game. I'm not going to lie to you. I want to see what they're going to look like, though. But the Dallas Cowboys will have a handful this upcoming Sunday, man. But who do you think is going to come out on top with a W, man? Can the Cowboys sneak another W in there and be on a little mini win streak? Or will Detroit Lions come off the bye week and come out of Dallas with a W? It's been a long time since the Detroit Lions beat Dallas in Dallas, man. But will this year be different?